on, Rose. We're going to be late.
Harley's still in the shower.
Well, tell him he's got 5 minutes and then we're off.
Are you ready?
Today's my day, hon. I feel it in my bones. Steady Eddie's going to be numero uno in the barrel push and all the other competitions.
I'll go and hurry up, Harley.
Have you got all the bin bags you need, Dad? And don't forget the pop bottles. Hey, and does my mum know about you coming first in the flower crushing event at the Farnhams?
Just you keep that to yourself. You can skip me all you like, sunshine, but today's the day I thrash that Kelly fella. Why don't you come with us?
I don't know.
Come on, save you dossing around the house all day. Ali's coming. If you miss this, you could miss the spectacle of a lifetime.
How can I refuse? Got nothing better to do. I'll go and get dressed.
Are you awake then?
Oh, yeah. Eddie Banks and his motorbike woke me up. Just as well I'm running late.
Oh, Mike didn't keep you awake. Did he play that thing all night?
No, I was dead to the world, love.
It was nice of you to buy it him. He's made up.
Yeah, well, he got his degree, he deserved it.
It's appreciated, definitely.
Thanks. Look, I better get off.
What, without a drink?
Wouldn't mind a coffee.
I'll put the kettle on. Did you sleep all right?
Yeah, slept like a log. It's nice and quiet round here. Apart from Banksy's bike, like. You can hear the traffic all night long at the flat.
Never got your shower then?
No. Look, I'm sorry about crashing out on you like that last night.
You were shattered. Doesn't matter. I think you need that shower, though.
Hey. Gee, what are you doing?
Don't be so shy.
All right. I'll go and get that shower. But I'm going to be late for work.
Well, it's no good opening up if you're going to stink the place out and frighten off your customers.
Okay. You made your point. Won't be long.
Do you want some toast?
If you don't mind.
It's no bother. Oh, I'm having a bit of lunch at home today, if you're interested.
Well, yeah, if you're sure. Right, let's get going. Last one there by Steady Eddie at Hot Dog.
Right. Come on. You didn't come home till 1 o'clock this morning. Surely you can have one evening off.
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, I really am busy. It'll be easier when Barry gets back.
Well, when's he home?
Today, I think.
Well, then you can come home early. Have a decent weekend with me and the children.
I forgot to mention, I do have to work this weekend and a few more weekends besides.
Oh, no, Max, that's ridiculous.
Well, I've got so much work on, you just wouldn't believe it.
No, you're right. I don't believe it.
Come on, you don't want the whole world to hear.
I want you to hear, Max. I want you home. I want you spending time with us, and especially Alice.
All work and no play, Max. You know what they say.
Surely you must realise how much work I've got to do. It's important for us and the children.
But you can grind yourself into the ground, you know.
Yeah, and I'm prepared to do that if it means a better future for us. Look, I'll see you later, darling. I really must get on.
Just come home early.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
I'm not going to let him get away with it. The minute Barry Grant's back, he's going to spend more time at home.
I'm sure he will. But you know that your mother and I will always help out.
Oh, you and Mum do enough.
We can always do a bit more.
It's Max who needs to do more, Dad, and not with Barry Grant and his restaurant. Here, where it counts.
Sorry I'm late. Oh, only 5 minutes.
No, it's 15 minutes, Sarah, and I can't have it. What's this? What's the nipper doing here?
Oh, it should be as good as gold, Mick, honest. I didn't know what to do. The girl next door said she'd have it, but her mum's gone in Aussie
I'm
and...
sorry, I can't have her in the shop again. Look what happened the last time. I did say, Sarah.
Oh, couldn't you go upstairs? I can nip up every 5 minutes and check on her.
You can't leave a kid that age on her own. What if she fell down the stairs or something?
Oh, please, Mick. If I could just settle her down with the telly and some of Gemma's toys.
No, I can't let you do that. Anyway, me and Marianne have got an appointment this morning to go and see a house. How can you manage on your own with the little one here? Hey? I understand your problem, Sarah, but it can't be done.
Well, can you give us an hour then? 1 hour and I'll try and get a babysitter sorted out.
An hour? Me and Marianne are going to be going soon.
Well, half an hour then. You can dock it off me wages. Oh, please, Mick, I had no idea she'd let me down.
Okay, half an hour, but no more, right?
Thanks, Mick. I'm sorry about this, honest I am.
What's that all about?
Her turning up for work with the kid again. Babysitter let her down.
Yeah, but we're going out. Where's she gone?
To find another one.
Oh, well, it'll give Eddie Banks something to do. He's on holiday this week.
It was Eddie who lumbered me with her. I was only doing him a favour while Carol was off.
Right, are you going to get changed? I've got to be there in an hour. You know what I've just done?
What?
Driven past and had another look.
You're really into this house, aren't you?
I hope you still are.
Yeah, of course I am. It's just the job for us.
It's more than that. I keep telling you, it's perfect.
Oh, what am I gonna do?
It's not a bang.
Thought your granddad would be here. Hiya, Joey.
All right, sir, hello. Hi, Becky.
Do you know where Eddie and Rosie are?
I was hoping he'd be here.
Oh, I should be in work. I need someone to mind Beckett. I'm desperate, Joe.
Not as desperate as I am, girl. We got a bundle of trouble at work.
Hello there. David Crosby from across the way. I met you at young Carl's party the other week.
Oh, yeah. You set your house on fire.
Well, not exactly, no.
Do you know where Eddie and Rosie are?
I'm afraid they've gone to some sort of motorcycle convention. A hogfest?
No.
Oh, jeez. I should have remembered. Banks used to nothing but yap about it for flaming weeks. That, Ogfest thing near Southport.
Yes, that's the one.
What am I gonna do?
Well, I can let them know you called when they get back.
Oh, I need them quicker than that, Skin.
So do I. I don't know what to do.
Dad? Coffee?
Oh, right. Coming. Well, I'm sorry I can't help you. Bye.
I'm gonna go and get him, love. If you want to come with me, you can leave Beckett there with Rosie, and me and Ned can drop you back at work.
I don't know. I haven't got long. How long will you be?
As long as it takes to stick him in the motor and get him back to the factory.
Oh, I don't know if I've got time.
Well, what else can you do? Couldn't you ring work and get a bit more time?
Dear, my boss are going mad. Oh, I'll have to go with you. There's nothing else I can do. Do you know the way?
No probs. Jump in. Come on, sweetheart.
Go as fast as you can, Joey. I can't lose this job.
Yes, those new shrubs will take all right. This time next year, you'll have a... The Wanderer's Return. Penny and her friend Barry Grant are back.
Ah, look at those turns, eh? Don't spy on them, Dad.
I'm not spying. Yes, they certainly look prosperous. Very swish. Good God.
What's wrong?
She's kissing him. She's kissing him in broad daylight right in the middle of the close.
Dad, really. Come away from there. They'll see you spying on them.
Oh, right.
What are they doing now?
Hang on. She's going inside with him. She's actually walked in there with him arm in arm, for heaven's sake. She's old enough to be his mother.
Come away.
All right, all right. I won't do any more spying.
You're such an old woman, you are. Wonder what is happening between those two, though.
Well, he didn't carry her over the threshold. So presumably they haven't been married in secret in Las Vegas or something.
But I wonder if she's... Well, you know, if it's all sort of official now.
Well, why don't we go over there and welcome them home?
Oh, Dad, I'm not having you grilling them.
But just for a quick coffee, see how the land lies.
Yeah, it's tempting. But no, no. Dad!
Sorry.
Just seeing if there's any neck curtains twitching.
You what?
Didn't you see my vigilant brother-in-law skulking behind Patricia's blind?
No, I didn't, actually.
I'm sure there were one or two other members of the audience as well.
Listen, you haven't said what you thought about the place.
Well,
It's different.
Don't you like it?
I'm just not sure that I would have picked this kind of decor for myself. But it's okay for a bachelor, I suppose.
You don't like it?
Sorry, I didn't say that. I just mean it's not my taste, that's all. I'm sure it'll be fine once it's more lived in. I'm sure it will. Thanks for a wonderful holiday.
It's my pleasure. Glad you enjoyed it.
I just wish we could have stayed longer. I really did enjoy it.
Yeah, well, it's back to the grindstone now, eh?
Yeah, work. That bloody China department.
Yeah, I've got plenty to do as well. So, what should you do with your case, then?
Well, what do you want to do with it?
Well, it's your decision.
Well, I've got nowhere else to go. Unless I beg a bed at Patricia's. Or there's the flat at the shops. What do you think?
Well, there's a spare room upstairs if you want it.
Yeah, great. Well, that's the end of the great holiday romance.
Well, is that how you saw it? Just that? A holiday romance?
Well, yes, I suppose so. Didn't you?
Oh, yeah. You know, what else? Right, well, I'll take this up to the spare room then, eh? Separate rooms, just like at the flat.
All right. Spare room. We'll just see how things go.
How about that, then, eh?
Oh, great.
It's just me against him now. Me against him in the final, and I'm gonna murder him. Do you hear that, Smelly? I'm gonna thrash you. Yeah, same to you, sunshine. Steady Eddie's day today.
Watch it, Dad. The state of him, he'll be murdering you in a minute. He looks more like Charlie Manson than an accountant.
Where's Ali?
I think he's still on the slot machines.
Ah, there. You mean he missed me reaching the final?
Well, I told him to come back in 5 minutes.
Go round him up with you, son. He can't miss this. I'm going home with that trophy. No danger. Well, I hope he's behaving himself.
I trust him, Ed. We've both got to trust him.
Yeah, of course we have. I'll tell you what. I'm going to have a glass case made, and I'm going to put my trophy in it with our bully. Here you are, Tom Smelly!
All right, sir.
Oh, all right.
Wasn't sure if you're going to call me the devil or not. So how's it going?
I'm doing fine, thanks.
You look a lot better than last time I saw you in the Aussie.
Yeah, well, I'm feeling fine.
I'll tell you what. You missed a brilliant holiday, you know. Maybe we could do it again in a few months' time. Just me and you, if you like.
Nah, you're all right. I'm just happy working and that.
Well, I'm glad to see you got your job back. Everything all right here, is it?
Yeah, great. No problem.
What about the flat? Is that okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Good. What's the score on your mate Sam?
Oh, he's fine.
So he's recovered then, has he? There's no disabilities.
Oh, he's great. He'll be coming out soon.
And Banks and Kelly are already in position.
Where's that car, Lee?
But this is the final event.
I can't see them anywhere.
You can bet
The final, both my sons are going to miss me stitching this big woolly back. You got the camera?
Yeah, got it here.
Oh, God, the start's there.
Daddy!
What are you doing here?
It's taken ages to find you. You gotta come back to work. We got a problem.
I'm about to run the final here. What problem?
We're all out on strike.
On strike? What the hell for?
Well, one of the lads took too long over his tea break.
I was desperate when Joey said he was coming here to find you. I've already been gone away for hours. Mick's gonna kill me.
It's all right, love. I'll have her. Bring her round later.
And they wanted a second.
What's Joey want? Don't know. Strike at work or something.
Bloody hell, that's ridiculous.
And there go the barrels being placed in position. The contestants rev their engines eager
What
to
are
get
you
the
doing
race
here?
underway.
What are you doing here? I thought you were out working.
My mum and dad invited me.
What's all this? Ice cream and ale? I thought you were skint.
It's only a few quid.
Oh, you were giving me the big sob story the other day about how broke you are. I thought you were working now.
Pack the job in, too much hassle.
So all that you give me about earning to support your daughter was a load of crap, was it?
No, it's just... Look, just leave it, Amy. Dad's about to start his race.
I should be back at work.
I've waited years for this. I'm not stopping now.
The strike can wait 10 minutes, can't it?
I've got everyone out on a point of principle, and you want to book a boat on motorbikes?
Now he's raised the flag. Looks like...
Did they gotta come all the way up here if it wasn't important? We got a strike on, for God's sake, the lads are relying on you!
Makes one back and checks the course. And they're off. Kelly's left back standing. What's happened?
How the bloody hell can I with him here bashing me?
It's going to be an easy victory for Kelly.
Sorry, Ed. The lads need you.
Kelly wins. It's a walkover.
Come on, love. I'll run you back.
Oh, you better go with her, Carl.
What for?
Well, she's promised her boss she'll be back in half an hour. Go and help her sweet talking. Go on.
Just go.
Kelly wins this year's trophy. Congratulations. And congratulations to everyone else.
Are you sure about this, Max?
The porter cabin was becoming far too cramped.
So we end up using my office?
And we are supposed to be a professional operation. Look, it's only until the restaurant opens.
If you say so, sit down.
Right. Well, it's all been happening while you and Penny have been away.
Yes, so believe. Congratulations are in order then, eh?
Oh, right, yeah, the baby.
A girl, eh?
That's right, yeah, Alice. Now then, I wanted to show you where we're up to on the stage payments to the builders.
It's a pity we never had any champagne. You know, to wet the baby's head.
Now, I think you'll find...
So how's she doing then? Little Alice?
Oh, she's fine. Fine. Now, we've had a problem with the plasterers. We're falling behind.
Look, Max, I don't need all of this. I've just got back from holiday. I can go through all this on my own.
Well, I'd prefer to get you up to date with this lot.
And I'd prefer you to go home. I can go through all this later, can't I?
Well, I've hardly been there for 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, now's your chance. You go spend some time with your baby daughter and your wife.
Yeah, but, you know...
Max, the weekend starts here for you. All right, come on.
Look, Barry, if it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to press on.
Max, it's Friday night. Now, come on, will you take a break? Well, look, Max.
Fine.
Hiya, love. Sorry to bother you.
You're not bothering me.
I just wondered if I could nip in after work and get some blankets and stuff off you. Gets a bit parky up in that storeroom.
Don't be so soft. I'm not lending you blankets while I'm rattling around in that house. Ron, it's half your home, so why don't you come and stay with me?
What, you mean like stay with you?
Like you stay in our Jackie's bed while she's away at Katie's mum's.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's not that bad up in the storeroom.
It's ridiculous you camping out over there when there's a perfectly good bedroom going spare.
Yeah, but what are people going to say?
I thought you were immune to what people thought.
Yeah, well, I suppose you could say that, yeah. Well, if you're really sure.
I am.
Only till our Jackie gets back.
Well, whatever you think best.
Yeah, well, thanks. I'll see you after then.
Come in.
What are you doing hiding up here?
I was just thinking, that's all. Do you like your room?
Oh, not as much as this. Very macho.
Just right for a bachelor then, eh?
Sorry. Good enough for a bachelor and, whoever he wanted to share it with, too.
Oh, aye.
Do you want to share it?
Do you?
We seemed to manage okay in Florida, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
I don't suppose there's much harm in extending a holiday romance for a little longer than a few weeks.
Well, if you're happy with that, arrangement.
As long as we both realise that it is an arrangement.
Suits me.
Well, where the hell is she?
God knows. All I know is I've been taken for a right mug here.
Well, let's just close up and get down there. We're 2 hours late as it is.
I can't. I've already taken dinner time phone orders. People will be coming for their grub.
She's totally unreliable. You're going to have to get rid of her, you know.
Hello, pizza parade. Oh, Mrs. Tillotson. Look, I'm really sorry about this. We've had a few problems, and I know I should have phoned and all that, but... Sorry? Well, and there's no chance of... Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Thanks. Bye. I just don't believe it. They've just accepted another offer on the house half an hour ago.
Oh, no.
Bloody stupid girl. A perfect house, and they've ruined it for us.
That was the chance of a lifetime.
Mick, I'm really sorry about this, but everything just went wrong.
You finished, Sarah.
What?
You finished. You're sacked. Come back for your money when I've calmed down.
Hey, you can't do this. It wasn't her fault.
She said she'd be half an hour. That was nearly 3 hours ago. Because of her, we've lost a chance of a house, a chance of a lifetime.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Mick, but can't you give us one more chance?
No, no more chances. Because I'm sick of people walking all over me. So go on, just go.
Hey, give her another chance, Mick, please.
Get out!
Come on.
What am I going to do? How am I going to manage?
You'll find something.
How can I with a kid to look after and you on the dole? How are me and Rebecca going to manage now, eh? What are you going to do about it?
Seems weird having my dad round again, doesn't it?
You don't mind, do you?
No, why should I? I'm made up he's here. Haven't seen he's getting on this well for ages.
He's still my husband, yours will be. You know I don't believe in divorce.
So do you think you might end up back together? Properly, like in the future?
That's not even on the agenda. There's no saying he and Bev won't get back together again.
Well, she'd be doing us all a favour if we never seen her again.
Well, 12 months ago I would have agreed with you, but now it's not as simple as that. And there's Josh to consider. He's part of the family, one way or the other. Are you sure you don't want breakfast?
No, I've got to get off.
All right, son, where you off?
I've got an interview at the Beeb.
At the BBC, oh. You're not going dressed like that, though, are you?
Like what?
Well, shouldn't you at least put a tie on?
Oh, you don't need all that kind of stuff, the type of job I want.
Michael, you've got to make a good impression, haven't you, son?
Perhaps your daddy's right. I mean, you want to look your best, don't you?
I'll be all right as I am.
So what's this job for, anyway?
Well, it's for a runner. You know, just do a few weeks there, might lead on to something else.
A runner? What's a runner when it's at home?
You know, just doing odd jobs, making tea, running around for the actors, directors, stuff like that.
Making tea for people? You've got a degree. They should be making tea for you.
Yeah, well, it's the only way to get into the business. I've got to start somewhere, work my way up. Anyway, I'll have to shoot off. I've got to be in Manchester in an hour. See you later.
Oh, yeah, and good luck.
Yeah, we'll keep our fingers crossed for you.
Do you fancy a cuppa?
Yeah. Hey, should have got our mate to make it. Get in some practice for this interview.
What time is it?
8.
Are you going already?
Yeah, I've got a meeting at past. It's all right, I'll grab some breakfast at work.
What time will you be back?
It's going to be late again, I'm afraid. Such a lot to get through.
Oh. It's typical, isn't it? Now it's time to get up. She's gone quiet.
There's nothing wrong with her lungs, that's for sure.
You sure Barry won't let you take a day off?
It's just impossible at the moment.
Yeah, but it's all right for him to go swanning off to Florida for weeks at a time. Surely you deserve a break, too.
I'll have a word with him. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Have you seen the yellow file I left on the coffee table?
In the bedroom, out the way of the kids. I'm gonna have to cancel my deliveries for the rest of the day. I can't keep closing the shop every 5 minutes.
Well, you just have to advertise for some new staff.
No. I've been having second thoughts about sacking Sarah last week. I think I might have been a bit hard.
No, you weren't. I mean, if it wasn't for her, then that house would have been ours. You got to start being more assertive, Mick. You can't let people take you for granted all the time.
Hiya.
Hiya, love. Where's little Becca?
I've left her with me from next door. I've just come to grovel to Mick Johnson again, try and get my job back.
Yeah, Carl told me about you getting sacked. Sorry about that, love.
Yeah, so am I. I'm really dependent on that money.
I'm surprised at Mick. Usually seems so easy going. Did you try and explain what happened?
Yeah, he just wasn't having any of it. Mind you, I can't really blame him. He lost the chance of a house because of it and everything.
Well, do you want me to come in with you? Have a word with him?
No, it's all right.
Come on. It's worth a go, isn't it? Let me try out some of my shop steward skills on him. What harm can it do, eh?
All right, then.
All right.
Right, Mick.
All right, Mick. Look, I know you messed about on Friday, but I can vouch for Sarah. She really did go out of her way to find a babysitter. And you know she's a good worker. Couldn't you just give her one more chance?
I'm sorry, mate. I can't afford to take any more chances. Besides, I really need somebody who can work full-time and preferably somebody who can drive, you know.
So you were looking for an excuse to get rid of me anyway?
No, of course not. It's just that I need somebody who can offer a bit more commitment, that's all.
Fair enough.
Come on, let's go.
See ya.
See you, mate.
Sorry about that, love.
I knew it would be a waste of time.
I'll have to get off. Can I drop you off somewhere?
Nah, it's all right. I haven't got to sign on till 10:30. I'll walk. It'll kill some time. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do without the extra money. I can't survive on just my gyro and my family allowance alone.
Something will turn up. There's always plenty of part-time jobs going.
What's the point? I mean, what he said in there, it's true. I am unreliable, but it's not my fault. It's not my fault I'm a single mum, and it's not my fault I can't get Becca into a nursery, is it?
So what are you going to do?
There's nothing I can do, is there? And Carl will have to cough up his fair share from now on. I mean, I know he hasn't got a job either, but that's not mine and Becca's problem, is it?
He's still giving you money, isn't he?
Yeah? But £10 a week goes nowhere. Looks like I'll have to make things a bit more official. I don't want to go through solicitors and everything, but I will if he starts being funny about it.
Look, why don't you just come round to ours one night and we'll talk about it then, eh? I'll have to dash. There's all kinds of murder going on at work and I've got to get in handy and sort it out.
Yeah, see you soon, eh?
See you, love.
Settling in okay?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
A penny?
Yeah, she's fine as well.
Oh, well, now that we're neighbours, don't hesitate to ask if there's anything you need.
Yeah, and you, vice versa. If you need a cup of sugar or anything.
Oh, it's funny you should say that. You see, the thing is, David and I belong to an over 55 social club, and we have been using the church hall. But there's been some kind of dispute, and we're short of a venue. And I was wondering, seeing that we're practically family, if there'd be any possibility of us using...
You want to use the club?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Well, I'm sorry, love. I'd like to help, but it's nothing to do with me, you see. You'd have to see the owner, Oscar Dean. I'll see you.
How about a contribution to our strike fund, love? I'm sure you can afford it. Stuck up cow. What about you, Ed?
Yeah, come on, Ed.
Are you going to join us?
You know what I stand on all this, Joey? I'll be happy to join you, but only when we've got the union backing and the strike's official.
Well, why don't you sort something out? That's supposed to be your job, isn't it? We've got people's wages being docked for being a minute late back from dinner and everything here.
I know that, but the union won't even speak to us while you're out here. This strike's illegal and the picket line's illegal. You're doing nobody any favours.
Whose side are they on?
I'd like to think they were on ours, but things aren't that simple anymore. The choice is yours. You either come back in and we negotiate with the union behind us, or you waste your time standing out here all day.
I don't believe you. Go after your mate. And you can tell her from us we're not moving.
Stay.
You look knackered.
I know, I didn't get much sleep last night. Baby wouldn't stop crying.
Well, why don't you go home for a few hours? Get your head down. I mean, you worked all weekend, haven't you? Take a few days off. I mean, if anything crops up, I'll give you a call.
No, I'm fine, honestly, I'm fine. Listen, we've had an excellent response to that advert for hiring staff. Now, I've made a short list of 5 for the maitre d', and they're coming in tomorrow. But a big problem's going to be finding a chef. Looks like we'll have to poach one.
Was that a little restaurant gag there?
Yes, it was a pun not intended.
So now we've got all that sorted out, you can go and put your feet up at home until tomorrow.
Oh, no, I couldn't possibly. I mean, I don't want us falling behind schedule.
Come in.
All right, Baz. Max.
What are you doing here?
I escaped.
What?
Joke. No, I got an early release, you know, good behaviour and all that.
How are you?
Yeah, sound.
What can we do for you?
Well, you did say, Baz, you know, before I got sent down and that, like, I could have my old job back when I got out.
That was only so you'd look good in court, Jim.
So, no chance then?
You are joking, aren't you?
Talking to him, not you. He's my boss. Listen, Barry, things are different now. I've left all that other crap behind me. I just want to make a fresh start and that, like...
How many times have you heard that before, Jim?
Yeah, well, I'm too old for any more messing around. I just want a quiet, normal life.
All right, then.
What, I can have my old job back?
No. I don't want you anywhere near the bar or the door. You'll be the general dog's body. If you want your job back, you'll have to work your way up. You'll have to prove to me that I can trust you.
Fair enough. When do I start?
Tonight, 8 o'clock.
Brilliant. Cheers, boss. Hey, and listen, I won't let you down this time, I swear.
You better hadn't, Jimmy.
How could you even consider employing him again after everything he's done?
You've never been in, Nick. You don't know what it's like. And besides, nobody else would give him a chance.
Well, so long as you promise me that you never allow him anywhere near our restaurant, the last thing we need is a drug-crazed cat burglar as our maitre d'.
Can we talk?
I'm glad you had the sense not to stay out there with the others.
Don't think it was easy for me to walk in here today. I mightn't agree with illegal strikes, but that doesn't mean I disagree with what those workers out there are standing for. They have every right to be angry.
You better come in. Sit down.
I'd rather stand.
Management's position is perfectly clear. The strike is unofficial. Therefore, if those people breaking the rules don't return to work by 5 p.m. this evening, they'll immediately be issued with their P45s.
That's all there is to it.
So why aren't you in work today, then?
Oh, I got halfway there and decided I couldn't face it, so I phoned them from a call box and said I had a meeting. When's your break? I wondered if you fancied popping over for some lunch.
Oh, that'll make a nice change.
Jean, why don't you go now? We're hardly rushed off our feet.
Oh, all right, thanks. Oh, do you mind if we call into your Barry's club on the way over?
He's not my Barry.
Now, there's no need to go all shy. If I could find myself a toy boy, I'd be telling everyone. Wouldn't you, Jean?
Absolutely.
Why do you want to call in at the club?
Well, I was hoping it would be the new venue for the over-55s, but Barry says I have to speak to the owner, Oscar Dean.
Oh, did he now? Well, I wouldn't worry about Oscar Dean. I'll sort it out with Barry.
Yeah, but Barry said...
Just leave it to me.
Yeah. Come on, Eddie. Let's have a meeting. Had a change of heart, have you? Come to give us your support.
I've had a meeting with management.
And?
They've made their position perfectly clear. This strike is illegal. So if you're not back inside by 5 tonight, you'll all be sacked.
They must be losing their bottle if they're using those kind of scare tactics.
They've been looking for excuses to reduce the workforce further for months. If you stay out here, then the lorries are playing right into their hands.
You should be sorting it out.
If you don't get back inside, then you could all be out of work this time tomorrow.
Cheers, mate. Cheers.
All right, Mick. 2 almond pineapples when you're ready, please, with extra pineapple on one.
Be within a minute, Ron.
Mike? How'd you get on?
I didn't get it.
What, you mean they told you there and then?
Yeah, they said I didn't have enough experience. How am I supposed to get that? They don't give me any.
Never mind. Something better will turn up. Just you wait and see.
Yeah.
Look, I know you're going to say that I'm just being old-fashioned, but I still reckon that you should have worn a tie. Might have made all the difference, Michael.
Yeah, if you say so.
Well, do you want a pizza for your dinner? It's your dad's treat.
Hey, hang on, I'm not made of money.
No, I'm going to go round to Bet's. Thanks anyway. See you later.
See ya.
Ta, son. You know, I can't understand why he's having so much trouble finding a job. I would have thought he'd have walked straight into some cushy number with all his qualifications.
Times are hard for everyone, even for people with degrees. At least he's got a head start on most.
I know, a graduate, eh? Our Mike, of all people, who'd have thought?
We've been lucky with our Mike and Jackie, haven't we? I know they gave us a few sleepless nights when they were younger, but at the end of the day, they both got their feet firmly on the ground.
And I'm glad to see he's getting on so well with that Beth Jordash. She's a lovely girl, you know.
I know, I can see that lasting and all. They make a lovely couple.
Look, why don't you go and put the kettle on? I'll hang in here for the pizzas.
OK, see you in a minute.
Not you and not.
Joey.
Come on, Sean.
No.
You won't really set us.
I've got kids to look after.
They're only trying to scare us. Can't you see that?
God, I don't believe you, lad.
Oh, so what's you waiting for? We're losing them. Oh, come on. No, we're losing them, mate.
Is Max there?
Oh, isn't he at the restaurant or around in the office?
Or maybe he is. I just thought he'd have finished by now.
Oh, you're joking, aren't you? I can hardly remember the last time he came home before midnight. And to be totally honest with you, Barry, I think it's really unfair. I mean, it's all right for you to go off to America, but you won't even let Max have one day off. I'm left here trying to cope with Thomas and Alice on my own all day. I mean, it's not easy.
Hang on a minute, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, don't try and deny it. Max has been working himself into the ground the last few weeks.
Look, I think there must have been a bit of confusion here. I've been trying to get Max to take a few days off, but he won't listen to me.
Oh, I should have known.
What?
He's avoiding coming home. He can't bear being here. I'll have to go.
Hiya. I've managed to persuade Oscar Dean to let you have the club, but for a 1-week trial only, starting tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, that's wonderful. Tell Penny I said thanks.
Oh, why, you two have been scheming, have you? But listen, I'll expect you to clean up after yourselves.
You won't even know we've been there, I promise.
All right, call round to the club tomorrow morning, we'll sort things out. OK, love? Ta-da.
Hi, love. Oh, I've just had some exciting news. Barry Grant says I can run my own over-55s club at La Luz.
Oh, great. When do you start?
Tomorrow afternoon. I don't know how I can organise anything at such short notice. I mean, what we really need is to kick it off in style. Question is, how?
All you need's a little entertainment, isn't it?
Yeah, but who?
Well, you could always ask Ron Dixon.
We thought he was dead funny when we saw him at the Legion.
Oh, now there's a thought.
Yeah, just tin on the old feminine charm. How can he refuse? See, your sister-in-law's back from her holidays.
Yes.
Yeah, we couldn't help notice seeing her moving her stuff in over the road the other day. She's done all right for herself, hasn't she? She'll want for nothing while she's with him. Must be loaded owning that club and that.
Oh, Ron! Just the man I want to see. What have you got arranged for tomorrow afternoon?
Joey, can I have a word?
I'm not sure I should talk to a scab. Especially a scab who's in the management's back pocket.
It'll only take 5 minutes, because that's all you've got. It's 5 to 5. 5 minutes and you're all on the dole. So, you either get back inside now, or you can all walk away from here for good. The choice is yours. You'll have no comeback.
That's it, Wilson. Bad enough, mate. Done our best, haven't we? Bad enough.
Can't lose me, John.
All right, lads. Come on.
Looks like you're on your own. Trust me, come back inside.
Why should I trust you?
Because I'm a mate. I've been for years. Because I saved your job last time, didn't I?
Yeah, but only at a cost to some other poor bugger. You let them get away with it too easily last time. That's why they think they can get away with it now.
If you're not back in by 5, this lot will have got what they wanted. Just think of Kat and the kids, eh? What are they going to say when you go home tonight and tell them you've been sacked? If you come back inside, I promise I'll do everything I can to get the union behind us.
And if the union does give us its backing, will you be with us?
Don't ask such a bloody stupid question. Of course I will.
I bet she's loving this. Seeing me standing out here on my own.
She's got nothing to lose if you stay out here. Don't give them the satisfaction of sacking you. Now, come on. You've only got a minute left. You know it makes sense to come back inside with me.
Doesn't look like I've got much choice, does it?
Max, why don't you go home?
No. There's just 1 or 2 things I've got to finish off first.
Yeah, well, it's nothing I can't do.
No, it's no problem, honestly.
Yeah, it is a problem when you're avoiding going home.
Yeah, I suppose I do feel guilty about that, but listen, we're at such a crucial stage here.
Now, look, no more excuses. Just go. And if you come back again, you'll be sacked. Now, go.
Sorry I'm late, love, but I needed a pint after today. I managed to convince Joey and the others to go back inside, but it took some doing, I can tell you. He's got to learn to be a bit more patient. You need proper organisation if you want to do things properly, not hot heads kicking off in all directions.
Oh, some of those people in that factory should be grateful they're not in our Carl and Sarah's shoes. They'd have something to complain about then.
I saw Sarah this morning. I went in with her to see Mick Johnson, tried to persuade him to give her a job back, but he wasn't having any of it.
Sarah say what she was going to do?
She seems really down. She's finding things pretty hard at the moment.
It's Rebecca I feel sorry for. I mean, I know it's not Sarah's fault she's skinned, but Rebecca's the one who'll end up suffering.
We just have to help out when we can, eh?
It would help Sarah if we offered to have Becca for a while. Might give her a chance to get herself back on her feet. She could even find herself a full-time job.
How are we going to cope with a toddler? We're both working full-time.
Well, maybe I could cut down my hours. I'm sure we'd be able to manage.
Nah, what's the point in that? Besides, what makes you so sure Sarah would be into it?
Why not? She could see Becca any time she wanted. Weekends and that. The only main difference would be she'd be living here with us.
I think you should slow down. You can't go interfering in other people's lives like that.
I'm not interfering. I'm just trying to help out, like you said. Surely it's worth giving it a go.
You all right?
Yes, I'm just listening to this before I go in.
Right. I'll leave you in peace then.
Yeah. Bye.
Hiya.
It's only me.
Mike, put the kettle on. I'll be down in a minute.
Look, love, I think I'll get an early night. I've got to entertain Gene Crosby's group of Wrinklies tomorrow. God knows how I got roped into that one.
See you tomorrow, then.
Oh, I'll be going to see a flat first thing in the morning, so, well, with any luck, I should be out of your way before too long. But thanks, Dee, for everything.
There's no need for you to rush and find somewhere else, you know. Still your home, after all.
I don't know how you can be so good to me. Not after everything I've put you all through.
I can't deny you've hurt me, but there's no point holding grudges forever. If there's one thing the church has taught me, it's to forgive. You're still my husband. There'll always be a place for you in this family. Don't want to begrudge our Mike and our Jackie of their dad. You can stay here for as long as you want.
Well, if you're absolutely sure, maybe I will give this flat a miss for the time being. Just take one step at a time, eh?
That's fine by me.
On ITV shortly, Medics. Here on 4, in the last of the series, Out asks what it really means to be gay in Britain today.
Hello. I thought I'd make an early start.
Oh, right. So, you're all set then, are you?
I think so. Ron Dixon's just very kindly given me some snacks for the buffet.
You're doing a buffet?
Is that a problem?
Well, I'm not sure if this is such a good idea. You know what some of these our Wrinklies are like? They'll just sit there complaining all afternoon. You can never satisfy them.
Any more talk like that, and this old wrinkly will be giving you a black eye.
Ah, my contribution. Some records. Thought you'd probably need them.
Why on earth would I risk depressing all our customers on the first day with your record collection?
Well, they won't want to be hearing any of this modern disco nonsense.
All right, what have you brought?
Ah, some Perry Como, Al Jolson, Matt Monroe, you know, something for everyone.
I'm sorry, David, but the music's already been taken care of.
By whom?
One of the members from Audrey's old club. She's arranged for her grandson to come in. He's a hospital radio DJ.
A DJ? What are you planning here, a rave?
Don't worry, Ed. This is an official tea break.
There's no need for that.
Just that I saw you going into that Squire's office this morning. Thought she might have sent you down here to spy on us.
I don't need all this grief from you, Joey. I've got enough on my plate.
Why? What's up?
I'm calling a meeting in here at dinner time. Will you spread the word for us?
Have you been in touch with the union? Are they behind us?
Not exactly.
What do you mean? Not exactly. Are you going to get off your backside, or what? We want an official all-out strike. We're sick of being treated like second-class citizens.
It's not that easy.
Why not?
Just being here at dinner time, eh?
Hiya. How's it going? We're getting there, I think. You come to join in the fun? No, not quite. Is Max around?
He's doing some work in the office.
Right, Dad, would you just hold her for me?
Oh,
I'll just run and see Max.
yes, of course.
Oh, put to Grandad. Fast asleep. Well, I think we're ready for the off.
Hello?
Barry said I'd find you in here.
Yeah, sorry, I just feel a bit tired.
Not surprised you didn't get back till after 1 last night and you were gone by 7 this morning.
I know, well, things have been so hectic here.
Not that hectic. You don't open till November. I know what you're up to.
I really am very busy. I mean, things are so manic.
I can see right through you. Let's go somewhere quieter. We need to talk. I've asked Dad to keep an eye on Alice for me.
No, I can't. We've got interviews.
Not till 2, Barry told me. Come on. We've got to face it sometime or another.
Hiya. Look, it's my day off, so I thought I'd pop round and drag you two out for the day. So, grab your coats and your bucket and spade. We're going to New Brighton.
Nice to get away from it all for a while, isn't it?
Yeah, peace and quiet.
Not that we've had much of that at home.
I mean, no.
Not that you'd really know much about that, would you? As you never spend any time there these days. Alice doesn't even know who you are.
I can't. I just can't accept...
Believe me, Max, I know exactly how you feel. There've been times when I've wanted to run away, too. But if we both run away, what happens to Alice then? Do we just abandon our own daughter? Please, don't reject her. Don't reject her just because she's different. She needs us both to be there for her.
I'm sorry, Now, I've got to get back to the club.
I wanted to call this meeting as soon as I could, especially with emotions running as high as they are at the moment. I was called to a meeting with management this morning, and they've asked me to announce that from the 1st of January next year, they're going to start operating short-term contracts. They also plan to introduce performance-related pay. It'll be tied into the same contract.
You what? And what exactly do you mean by short term?
3 months. They say they still need to make the company more efficient, and this is their pathetic attempt at doing that.
So, if they decide that we're not flogging our guts out enough, they can either pay us what they like, or just get shut of us.
Don't be thinking I'm behind them in any of this. I'll fight this till my last breath.
So, what are you going to do about it then?
Just bear with me. I'll do all I can.
That's what you said the other day, but we're still waiting.
Right.
If we want to win this, we've got to stick together. It's no use splitting up into little factions. It gets us nowhere.
Well, you can just get back upstairs and tell them we're not having it.
That's right.
It's not that straightforward. We need a strategy.
Can't let them get away with it. Otherwise, we could all be on the scrap heap this time next year.
That's right.
I don't believe this. We thought you'd come here to announce an all-out strike. And instead, you threw this at us.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best, Dan. Hey, if any of you don't like the way I'm handling things, then you're entitled to stand against me. I'm all for a democratic decision.
Well, what's he making? Stand against them.
All right, then. I will.
You what?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, well, in that case, I should warn you now. You won't be able to do things any differently than me. You seem to think I have the power to make decisions here, but I don't.
Well, something's got to be done, because we don't start standing up for ourselves now, we lose everything.
Yeah, he's right.
We want a shop steward who represents us, not the bloody management. Eh? Yeah? So, who'd be in favour of a ballot here tomorrow night after work? Right, that settles it then. We'll have the nomination papers handed out first thing in the morning. Yes.
Ta-da! Your celebrity guest has arrived.
Hello, Ron. I'm afraid you'll have to use the gents as your dressing room.
I can't see me going down too well here, Jean.
Why not?
Well, no offence, love, but half your customers are miserable old gets. They've all just been coming in the shop causing murder about me prices. So I can't see them being very happy when they find out I'm the celebrity guest.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, well, better get changed, eh? And hope that they don't recognise me in me posh suit. Do you think they'll mind a bit of blue?
Blue what?
You know, a few naughty jokes.
Oh, no. I shouldn't think there's anything you can say would shock us.
Well, I hope I can quote you on that, love.
I say, there's quite a few people here already. Looks like we've got a success on our hands.
Yes, I do, don't I? Quite a few faces from Audrey's old place, but some of them I've never seen before. They must have seen the poster.
Oh, Audrey. We weren't expecting you.
Good afternoon, Major. I was hoping to catch you here.
£1, please.
Oh, no, I haven't come to enjoy myself. I've simply come to hand out these advertisements for my new club.
What new club?
Well, I had a chat with the vicar, and he said, providing I could keep the riff-raff element out, I can hire the church hall again. And you never really were a proper member, were you, dear?
Well, it's been a pleasure to meet you, and of course we will be in touch to let you know one way or the other.
Look, love, if you want the toilets right through the club the other way, you can't miss it, OK?
If you could just let the next applicant in on your way out. Thanks.
God knows why I agreed to this do with Jean's. Should have bought a case of Synatogen.
Well, I must admit, I did think she was a little too old for the interview.
I didn't like the look of that last one either. There was something smarmy about him. He had no personality at all. But why do we need a maitre d'?
Because we want the restaurant to have style. Come in. Sit down, please. Be with you in a second.
Hello. I'm Penelope Crosby, and I'm here for the interview.
What?
Getting shot at that milkman. He's just told me that he's made love to every woman in this street, bar one. Do you know what she said? That'll be that stuck-up coward number 4. Hey, listen, folks, you've been absolutely terrific tonight. You really have. But unfortunately, I have to go now. Yeah, you see, I've got this other show to do in January. Oh, look, just before we do go, I've just got time to do the raffle, so I need one volunteer from the audience to pull the lucky ticket. Any volunteers? All right, darling, yeah, you come with me. What's your name?
Margaret.
Margaret. That's a girl.
I never heard anything so vulgar or smutty in my entire life.
Well, everyone else seemed to enjoy it. Naughty, but nice. Anyway, I thought you weren't staying.
I thought I may as well stay and survey the opposition. Now I'm absolutely confident that most of them won't be back for any more of this smut. Especially as the Major and I will be giving our dance demonstration.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course.
I'll see you on Friday, Major.
Right.
There we go. And
Stuck-up
the winning
snob.
ticket is...
That was great, wasn't it, lovely? It's been years since I've been here. God, I know. Really lovely the way they've done it up now. Oh, God, you know, me and Arme always used to come here when we were kids. Yeah. It's great to get off that flat. And thanks for the ice cream. I feel terrible. You paid for everything. Hey, now, you shouldn't. I'm a gran, aren't I? Hey, Eddie was telling me he went round to see Mick Johnson yesterday. Yeah, it was a waste of time. You've been on the lookout for other jobs? What's the point? I mean, I've got Beckett every day and I can't just keep palming her off onto the neighbours all the time. No, things must be a bit tight for you. Tell me about it. Up to my eyes in debt. Got a letter from the catalogue this morning threatening to take me to court if I don't pay up. Maybe I should do a runner. Someone will turn up. Look, I've been thinking, and now don't jump down my throat, it's only an idea. But I was wondering, well, maybe it would help you if we were to take Rebecca off your hands for a bit.
Why?
Well, if Rebecca came and stayed at ours for a bit, it'd give you a chance to try and find yourself a proper job. Get yourself back on your feet. You could even sort yourself out with a nicer flat. Look, I'm only thinking of what's best. I know how hard it must be for you trying to cope in that place on your own. I mean, you must hardly get a minute to yourself, having to do all Becca's washing by hands and everything. I mean, I know how filthy kids can get. You can be changing them every 2 minutes, but look, if she was at ours...
Hang on a minute. Slow down. I manage fine. She's spotless.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I didn't mean that. Look, not such a mad idea, you know, if you think about it. It's not like you wouldn't see her. I mean, you could come round whenever you wanted. I just thought it would take the immediate pressure off you. And I don't mind cutting down my hours at work.
Look, I know you're only trying to help, but I'm not interested. If anyone should be helping us out, it's your call, not you.
Do you think it went all right then?
Bit saucy, but they seem to enjoy it.
No, do you like a bit of raunchiness, these old ones? I learned that down the Legion.
It went frightfully well, Ron. I think congratulations are in order.
Thanks, Ping.
I just hope I can keep up the same level of entertainment in the future.
Hello, love.
Hiya. I didn't expect to see you here.
It was dead quiet, so I thought I'd lock up the shop and come and give you my support.
You just missed me.
Oh, how'd it go?
Wonderful. They went wild. Your husband here is the Tom Jones of comedy.
Mind you, I did think it was a bit much when they all started throwing their false teeth on the stage. Well, anyway, now you're here, let's take advantage of these happy hour prices, eh? Let me get you a drink.
Oh, drinking in the afternoon?
Hey, why not? I feel happy. Last time I had a standing ovation like this was when I did a gig at the hemorrhoids clinic.
Well, we might as well make the most of it then, mightn't we?
Oh. They seem to be getting on very well, don't they?
Aren't they just? Look, Ed. No hard feelings about what happened in there before.
No. You've got to do what you think's right. I don't blame you, actually.
It's the principle of the thing. The others don't think you're pushing the management or the union hard enough. And I agree with them. I'd be a hypocrite if I kept my mouth shut.
Like I say, yeah, you've got to do what you think's right.
We'll, still be mates at the end of all this, though, won't we?
Don't see why not. We've always got over our differences in the past.
Never been as heavy as this, though.
If the others have got any sense, they'll stick with me anyway. You might have all these big ideas, but when it comes down to it, you'll be just as powerless as me. It's one thing shouting your mouth off. It's putting your words into action that counts.
Wait till tomorrow. We'll soon see. Best man wins, eh?
Something smells nice. Huh? What's all this in aid of?
Oh, nothing special. Just thought I'd do the proper meal. Table for two, sir?
Do you want the good news first, or do you want the bad news?
Oh, I'll take the bad news. I'm used to dealing with that.
Well, I'm sorry, but we've had to offer the job to someone else. Max said he would have liked to given it to you, but he didn't want to be accused of nepotism.
Oh, well. I suppose it was worth a try, so what's the good news, then?
The good news is, I'm only messing. You've got the job if you want it.
Seriously?
Yeah, well, there's no competition, was there? You had the looks, the personality.
Can I have that in writing? That's great. Thanks.
So, what's for afters, then?
Just me.
Well, you'll have to do a pay rise already, eh?
No, just you. You're not complaining, are you?
What do you think?
Dinner should be about 10 minutes, so, we could have our starter now.
Oh, look, just ignore it, eh?
Oh, they've seen us now. I'll have to let them in.
Well, they've timed that well, haven't they?
David, Jean, hi.
We're not disturbing you, are we?
Oh, no. Of course not.
I just thought I'd let you know how it went this afternoon.
Oh, right.
It was a great turnout. I think it's going to be very successful.
Nice one.
Haven't you got it looking lovely in here? It's like something out of a magazine.
Cheers.
It's rather good having relatives either side of us, isn't it? We'll never be short of someone to visit.
Sorry for dashing off earlier.
It's all right.
I just needed some time on my own.
I wouldn't say no to some of that.
I do love you. And I love Thomas. And I want to love Alice too.
I'm glad to hear it.
And I know what I've been doing, but it still hasn't stopped me from doing it. But from now on, I promise to do my best to be here as often as I can. Be a proper dad and husband. I will try.
Everything will be all right, you'll see.
I know. What do you think about getting this little one christened?
Seriously?
Well, I know we don't go to church, but we did have Thomas christened, and, I just want to prove to you that I don't want Alice being treated any differently.
I'd love to, if you're sure.
Well, if you like, let's throw a party, invite everyone. Perhaps that's what we need to break the ice. Let people see us and Alice as happy, ordinary people getting on with our lives.
That's great.
Right, well, that's settled then. Gonna have the biggest party ever.
Hang on, love, I'm in the bath here.
Well, why didn't you put the snip across?
I didn't think. Old habits die hard, eh?
No need to look so embarrassed. There's nothing I haven't seen before.
No, but just feels a bit awkward, that's all.
Why should it? We did live together for 20 years and slept together.
Yeah, I know. Well, things are a bit different now, aren't they? I mean, we are supposed to be separated. Seems mad me even staying here.
Does that mean you want to leave?
No, but, where do we draw the line?
It does feel a bit strange, but I'm sure we'll get used to it. I mean, that's if you stay in.
Yeah, well, I've got no immediate plans to move out. To be honest with you, I'm enjoying being back. I feel quite content here. In fact, I'm beginning to realise just what I've been missing out on.
Good, because I feel the same. In fact, I never quite realised how much I missed you.
I thought they were never going to leave.
I hope they don't start calling around all the time. Had we better close the blinds first?
Well, nobody can see in.
Well, it's better to be safe than sorry, isn't it? I mean, we're giving the people around here enough to gossip about. They'll have the binoculars out soon, won't they?
I didn't think you were the sort of person to let gossip bother you.
I'm not. Seems weird being here with you.
Why?
Well, this used to be Mum and Dad's old bedroom, didn't it?
I wonder what your mum would say if she could see you here now, being led astray by an elder woman.
Is that what you're doing? Leading me astray?
Absolutely.
I better get straight off. Eddie'd be wondering what's happened to me.
Oh, well, thanks for today. Made a really nice change.
Look, love, now, don't bite me head off, but I was being serious before, you know. About me and Eddie taking Becca off your hands for a while.
I know you're only trying to help, but it was your son who dumped us, so now we've just got to get on with it on our own.
Well, why don't you just have a little think about it? Wouldn't be forever.
I don't need to think about it. I've got no intentions of becoming a part-time mum.
But you wouldn't be. You could see Becca any time you wanted. Well, you know she'd be safe with us. Look, we're only thinking about you, love. You're still a young girl. You'd be able to find yourself a job. You could even go to college if you wanted. Have a bit of independence.
I'm happy with the way things are.
Just give it a go for a few weeks, a trial run. I'm sure Becca wouldn't mind, would you, Becca? Hey, you'd like to come and live with your nana and granddad for a bit, wouldn't you? With Daddy? And Mum could come and visit us all.
What do you think you're playing at? Asking her things like that, putting stupid ideas into her head. I'm her mother, and I'll decide what I think's best for her, not you or anyone else. Look, see, you've upset her now.
I'm sorry. I only want to help. It just seems to make absolute sense to me. I mean, it's obvious you're finding it hard to manage here on your own, and I just thought...
Yeah, well, if you really want to help, then you'll just keep away from us in future.
Oh, no, there's no need.
And there's no need for you to come round here making out that I'm not fit to be a mother.
When have I ever said that?
I know what's going through your mind with all your innocent little remarks. It's all right, Becky. Your Nana's going now.
I don't understand why you're being like this. That wouldn't do any harm. Why don't we just give it a go? Becca could come back with me now, just for a few days to begin with. See how it goes. Hey, you'd like that, wouldn't you, love? Oh, yeah.
You stupid! I'm not interested. Get your hands off her. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to take her off me. You're trying to make out I can't cope. Well, you've gone too far this time. I'm not having it. I'm not letting any of you lay a finger on her ever again. You're going to regret this, Rosie.
Next tonight, Short Stories reveals the rippling muscles and scanty G-strings of Glasgow's hard man.
Excuse me. I believe you're the Barry Grant.
Why?
Ray Piper, fellow businessman. I've heard a lot about you.
What can I do for you?
Well, I don't like wasting time, so I get straight down to business. I know that salon's been lying empty for a while.
Yeah, that's right.
It just so happens that my daughter is Liverpool's #1 hairstylist.
Oh, is she?
Does the name Emma Piper mean anything to you?
No.
Well, it will do one day. She's got big plans, salons in Paris, Milan, New York, Liverpool. So I was wondering how much you charge for that place.
That unit there will cost you $450 a month.
450? Oh, come on. Surely we can negotiate. After all, us show business ties have got to stick together, haven't we?
You what?
Well, you've got your own club, and I'm compere down at the Legion.
There's nothing to negotiate. It's a fixed rent. Everybody pays the same.
Ah. Well, what about this new restaurant I've heard you're opening? You're going to need some staff there, aren't you? Our Em can turn around to anything. She's marvellous in the kitchen.
I thought she was Liverpool's #1 hairdresser.
Well, she is, but it's difficult finding work these days, isn't it? You've got to take whatever you can lay your hands on.
I'll tell you what, tell her to send a CV to the club, all right?
Ah, great. Hey, thanks.
It's a real bargain considering it's got 4 bedrooms, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just finding it hard to be enthusiastic about anywhere else after being let down on that last place last week.
I don't see a comparison myself. We'll be saving ourselves a few bob here. This place is cheaper and bigger. And how would you fancy one of these rooms as your office, anyway?
Well, I think I could get used to it. I might be able to bring more work home. Probably get more done without all the interruptions at the factory.
Things still awkward there?
Yeah, it's only to be expected. The workforce aren't at all happy about all this business to do with short-term contracts and performance-related pay.
Well, who can blame them? I wouldn't be too pleased either. No security in that.
They're not just short-term, Mick. They are realistic.
Let's not go into that. So, look, do you fancy one of these rooms as your office or what?
Well, it'd be nice to have my own space again. It's one of the things I miss most about my old flats.
Yeah, the kids will love those flagpoles in the garden. Do you reckon they'd let us keep them?
Sounds like you're smitten.
Oh, you gotta admit, oh, it's great. So much room. The kids wouldn't know themselves if they had a room each. We'd probably never see them.
Well, that sold it for me.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, can we afford it?
Yes. Now, let's go and put an offer in before I go to work. Come on, before you talk us out of a bargain.
She asleep?
No, she's just dozing.
I've been into town for this.
What is it?
Open it and see.
Christening gown. Oh, Max. It's beautiful.
Well, I thought we'd better get things organised.
It's lovely. Hey, Alice. Look. See what your daddy's brought you. Christening gown. You want to try it on? Hey, hold your hands out.
Why?
Just do it.
Come on, Poppy. Oh, sleepy. Oh, sleepy.
I want to see what it looks like.
No.
What?
No, I can't.
Why not?
Because I can't.
But, Max, there's nothing to be scared of. She's just a baby. She's our child, Max. Your daughter. Please. Please hold her.
No. I haven't got time for this now. I've got to get back to work.
Max? Max?
Audrey? Where is everyone?
They've all deserted me. They've obviously all gone to your wife's new club instead.
I am sorry.
I simply can't understand it. How could they abandon all my efforts in favour of smutty jokes and a happy hour bar?
It's beyond me.
Not one person has shown me loyalty. All these years I've spent building this club's reputation, and your wife comes along and takes it all away.
I'm sure Jean never planned to put you out of business. She just wanted to offer an alternative. She gets a bit carried away with these things sometimes.
Clearly they were all desperate for it. And I was so looking forward to our dance demonstration.
I'm still here, aren't I?
That's because you're a man of your word.
Got my dance shoes. Got the hall to ourselves. There's no reason why we can't still dance. May I have the pleasure?
Oh, David. It'd be an honour.
Hey, I've phoned the accountants about those letters. Max? You all right?
I've just got something in my eye.
Hey, our partner. I need one of these.
Oh, thanks. I feel so stupid.
Why?
It's Alice. I really have been trying. I convinced myself that everything was going to be all right. Even went out to buy a christening gown for her. Then Patricia asked me to hold her, and I couldn't. Don't ask me why. I just couldn't bring myself around to doing it. I can't handle any of this. I'm scared. I just can't describe it.
I think I know how hard it must be for you. But you can't just leave Patricia to cope on her own all the time.
I know that. And I want to be there for her. And Alice, but there's something inside that just keeps stopping me.
Look, I'm no psychiatrist. But you've got to face up to things. You can't go running away all the time. Alice won't go away.
That's what Patricia said.
You don't know how lucky you are. My kid was taken away from me. I'll probably never see him again. I know I was partly to blame. I didn't want to know him at first, and then I lost him. I'll never make that mistake again if I'm given a second chance. I'm going to be there all the time. I wouldn't care what he or she was, so long as they were mine. Alice is just a baby, Max. Like every other baby. They grow up too fast. If I was you, I wouldn't be wasting any more time.
Seeing as Eddie is still the official shop steward, I think it's only fair he should announce the results.
Whatever. The votes for shop steward are as follows. Eddie Banks, 48 votes. Joey Woods, 57.
No hard feelings, eh?
Hey, hey.
Hiya.
The estate agent just rang. They've accepted our offer on the house.
Oh, I can't believe it. We've actually done it.
Listen, you absolutely sure about all this?
Don't look back, Mika. We're really going to get out of that flat, the four of us together.
Yeah.
Have you told Gary yet?
Well, no, I thought you should be the first to know. I'm going to nip down the Aussie and see Carol now. See if she's got any suggestions as to where he can go. I'm sure she'll understand.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be someone in his family you can go to.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Hey, get a bottle of bubbly from the off-licence. I think a celebration's in order.
I'm going to make that sparkling wine. We've got a mortgage to worry about now.
See you later.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, mate, how are you? Right, chip.
I've just been round to yours. There was nobody in.
Just a social visit?
Not exactly. I did give you the chance to say it's right, Becca.
How do you mean?
I'm moving back to Reading. Going to stay with me mum and dad for a bit.
When?
Tonight, get the coach.
How long are you going for?
Depends. Until we sort ourselves out. For good, maybe, who knows. So, I'd appreciate it if you sent the maintenance money there in future.
What about me? How am I going to get to see Becca?
You know where my mum lives?
I can't afford to be going backwards and forwards to Reading all the time.
Yeah, well, that's not my problem, is it? I've got to go. I've got to sort my stuff out.
No, hang on. What's brought all this on? Why have you suddenly decided this?
Why don't you ask your interfering mother? She'll tell you.
Thank you, David. I've had a lovely afternoon.
I'm just glad to see you smiling again.
Well, it's a comfort to know at least somebody still appreciates me.
Oh, it goes without saying. Look, Audrey, I'm really sorry about the way things have turned out. I was happy at first when Jean showed an interest in the club, but now that things have been messed about like this, it's not the same.
Oh, well, they say all good things must come to an end.
You know, I was really happy when Jean and I sorted out our little differences, but deep down, part of me still misses the independence I had then. I was getting quite used to being old and free and single.
You're not old. You're still in your prime.
You know, sometimes I think that things between Jean and myself will never be the same again.
Oh? Why not?
I don't know. There are just certain things missing from our relationship.
What kind of things?
Well, we get on all right, but, you know, the physical side of things.
Oh, I see. Well, you know where I live now. If you're ever feeling low and you need to talk, you know where to find me. I'll be more than glad to help you with your, problems. That's if you don't think I'm being too pushy.
No, of course not.
Good. Because I'd like to think you and I had become close friends.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you for the lift. You really are a gentleman. Call in any time, day or night. You'll always be welcome.
Seen some of the looks we've been getting?
I know, yeah. You can imagine what they're all saying and all, can't you, now?
Is there an act on in the concert room?
I should think so. Probably a load of rubbish, though, knowing that Ray Piper. Hey up, Speak of the devil.
Ronaldo, nice to see you. And you've brought your lovely wife with you, for a change. Hey, Charlie Rich has been looking for you.
Charlie who?
He says to tell you he loves you.
Who's this?
Charlie Rich. If you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world. Don't get so het up, Ron. It's just my subtle little way of telling your wife she looks stunning tonight. Don't know what she ever saw in you, mind you.
Oh, you'd be surprised. Ron was a spit at Billy Fury when he was younger. All the girls were after him.
Were they?
Yes, I lost a lot of friends when I started courting you. You're still in good shape for your age. Excuse me.
Hey, sounds like you're in there, my friend. So what are you doing with the missus? Don't tell me the lovely Beverly's chucked you.
No, she's staying in tonight with our Josh, that's all.
Ooh, I wouldn't fancy being in your shoes when she finds out you're having nights out with your ex behind her back.
Oh, she doesn't mind. No, we've got one of these modern relationships.
What, you mean she knows?
Look, this is just between me and you, okay? But I got sick of Bev and Dee Dee fighting over me all the time. So I got us all to sit down together, discuss it, and we came up with an agreement.
What kind of agreement?
Well, neither of them wanted to lose me. So from now on, they both agreed to share me.
Get out. Pull the other one.
I'm telling you the truth. Bev has me one night, Dee Dee the next.
But neither of them mind.
Well, it's better than having nothing at all, isn't it, Ray? Mind you, it can get a bit tiring on me sometimes, though. I just hope there's never any confusion on the night's clash. Now, that could be embarrassing.
Hey, you're a dark horse. Never realised you had so much energy. What's your secret?
Raw liver.
Raw liver?
3 times a week. Works wonders. And you know what they say, Raymondo? It's us quiet ones that are always the worst.
Hiya. How'd it go, love?
Joey's the new shop stewardess from today.
I'm sorry, love.
What have you been saying to Sarah?
Hey, hold your horses, you. Don't go talking to your mother like that.
I saw her before. She's taken Becca away. They're moving to her mum and dad's.
When?
They're getting a coach down tonight.
What time?
I don't know. What have you been saying to her?
I didn't mean to have a go with her. She just got the wrong end of the stick. I was only trying to help.
Yeah, well, you've really messed everything up now.
Don't go blaming your mother. You were the one that started all this when you dumped the girl.
Oh, that's right. Just blame everything on me, like you always do.
Come on, there's no time to argue. We've got to go and stop them.
That means you and all bugger looks.
Oh, yeah.
Hi. You took your time. Everything okay?
No. Carol's not well at all. She's going to need another big operation. Then the Aussie are going to send her to a convalescent home to rest.
How long for?
For as long as it takes. Sister said it could be for a couple of months.
So what about Gary?
Well, I couldn't really say anything. She's worried enough as it is. Besides, she kept thanking me for being so good. Kept going on about how Gary couldn't be in safer hands.
Great. So Gary will be moving with us to the new house whether we like it or not, will he? Well done, Mick.
Hey, you never used to like chips.
I never used to like a lot of things.
Good night, though, isn't it, eh?
Yeah, but I'm glad we left when we did. I couldn't cope with staying all night. Actually, I'm shattered. I think I'll go straight up.
Hang on. It's only early yet. Just sit down and finish your chips.
We should do this more often.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming back.
I just needed some time alone.
Well, you're here now.
Oh, God, I bet you we missed them.
There they are.
Oh, thank God.
Sarah! Sarah!
What's with the deputation? Oh, look, now, there's no leave for this, love, isn't there?
Why don't you just come back to ours? We can talk about this properly.
There's nothing to talk about.
Oh, come on, we only want to sort this mess out, love.
You're not being fair.
And your mother wasn't being fair when she came round to me flat and tried to take Rebecca off me.
You what? No, it wasn't like that. Oh, please, love. You got me all wrong yesterday.
Do you really think so? You've practically accused me of being an unfit mother. I knew what you were up to.
I said no such thing. Oh, look, I was only just trying to help out, that's all.
Yeah, well, I can do without help from any of you. Me and Becca are fine as we are.
Oh, come on, love. You can't just go off like this.
I can. I'm sick of you lot telling me what I can and can't do all the time. Why do you think I'm getting off? I made up my mind. I'm going. Oh.
What? What are you looking at me like that for?
Why do you think?
Well, don't put all the blame on me.
Ron, is that you?
Oh, sorry, love, wrong room.
Oh, easy enough mistake to make, isn't it? Old habits die hard. You gave me a bit of a fright, though, for a minute.
Did I wake you up?
Oh, no, I was just lying here.
Right, well, I'll let you get to sleep then.
I don't mind if you want to get your head down in here tonight.
You are?
Well, there are 2 single beds. We could talk ourselves to sleep. You may as well move back in here at some point. Our Jack will be back in a couple of days. We are still married, after all.
I think it's probably best if I stay where I am for now.
All right. Or whatever you prefer.
Right, well, good night then.
Yeah. Good night.
I knew buying this wouldn't suddenly solve all our problems, but somehow I managed to convince myself, just for a minute, that it might. Today, when I came home, I had every good intention, but when it came down to it, I just couldn't cope. I panicked. She is so delicate, so vulnerable. And I know how strong we've got to be for her, but that's what frightens me. I don't think I've got that strength. I don't think I've got what it takes. And I can't stand all the sympathy. People constantly being nice, everyone feeling sorry for us all the time. I don't want to be seen as a charity case.
Forget other people. You stood by me every step of this pregnancy. Once we'd made the decision, you were with me all the way. We've been through so much together. And despite all the times I thought I might lose you, my illness, Susanna, at the end of the day, you were always here for me. You can't give up on me now. We've got to be stronger than ever this time. We've really got to be together on this one, for Alice's sake. And you've got to stop thinking of her as just a Down syndrome baby. She's a baby. A human being with Downs. There's a massive difference. She's just Alice. Please, Max. Hold her. Let her know you love her.
doing a bit of spans, ain't I?
Just a bit.
Ooh, someone's getting spoiled. Yeah, easy chattily and Emmys.
All having a good look there.
I declare the annual convention of local fishwives is officially open.
Afternoon, ladies.
Hiya. Hi. Settling in all right?
Yes, thanks.
How about you, love?
Fine, thanks. There's a few, okay?
How's the house coming along?
Not bad.
Starting to feel like home.
Time to go in there.
Hey, hang on a minute. Listen, why don't you find out for yourselves?
Eh?
Well, I'm thinking of having a housewarming, you know.
Oh.
Get to know all my new neighbours.
Well, thanks very much. When were you thinking of,
Tomorrow. Get it over with.
Get what over with?
The royal inspection. I'm only jesting. So, tomorrow, about 8 o'clock.
It's great, yeah. Well, thanks very much.
See you then, eh?
Housewarming? Are you mad?
What are you doing?
Well, I'll try my new ladders. Give your gutters a clean.
God, you'll break your neck up there.
As if.
We got anything on tomorrow night?
Well, normally I'd be stuck in a union meeting, but seeing as I've been given the royal order of the boot...
We've been invited to a housewarming.
Oh, aye? Who by?
Barry Grant, new fella across the road.
Great. I'd rather sink bitter than sort out union papers any day of the week.
You sure about that?
Jeffo.
Hello, yeah, I'm interested in a bit of catering. Yeah, it's for a buffet for a house party. Yeah, about 20 people. Tomorrow night. What, no chance at all? Oh, thanks very much. That's about 3 of them have knocked me back so far.
With one day's notice, what do you expect?
Well, you think they'd be glad of the business?
So what are you going to do now?
I'm going to keep trying.
Beats me why you want the neighbours swarming all over the place to begin with.
I don't. But they're going to be knocking and nosing anyway, aren't they? So if I have them over here for one do, it gets them all off me back at once. Then they can have a good go up, a good jangle, and they can sod off and leave us in peace.
It's your funeral.
Hiya, Smiler.
Hiya.
Now, what have I done to deserve that?
You don't have to do anything. Guess where I've been?
Go on.
Sitting in my car outside our new house.
Oh, yeah?
I can't believe it's all going ahead.
Well, believe it, babe.
No last-minute doubts.
I'm with you all the way.
Oh, it's going to be great, Mick. You, me and the kids in our own place.
Yeah. Maybe we'll even be able to squeeze Gary in for a while, eh?
Yeah, we'll see, eh?
Come on, we can't just abandon him.
I know.
Oh, sorry.
You're all right, mate. What can I get you?
Are you Mick Johnson?
Yeah?
Greg Salter? Gary's dad?
But aren't you...
Meant to be in jail. Yeah, I escaped this morning.
You what?
I'm only joking. They let me out early, you know, what with Carol being ill and that.
Oh, right.
And you must be Marianne.
Pleased to meet you.
The pleasure's all mine. I've heard all about what you've done for me, lad. I can't tell you how grateful I am.
Ah, that's no big deal.
Well, it is to me. So, where is he then?
He's playing footy. Should be back soon.
Well, do you mind if I hang round for him?
Of course not.
He'll be really pleased to see you.
Hey, do you think?
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
It's daft, isn't it, eh? My own son and I'm nervous.
Well, you're bound to be, aren't you?
I can't wait to get him home.
All right.
All right.
Hiya.
Just in time.
Oh, thanks.
Have you been into town today?
Yep.
Sorting your wardrobe out. Hey?
Just a few bits and pieces, that's all.
Some top gear and ear pops. Check out the groovy car coat.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's great. I'd be cracking for the winter, that. Try it on. I'm having me tea.
Oh, go on.
That looks lovely, that. I'll tell you what it'll go great with. One of these. They're Armani, aren't they?
Dee, there was no need for all this, you know, love.
Well, you can't go on wearing our Mike's gear forever, can you?
Yeah, and I'll have that back for the start.
Yes, well, I'll be getting all my stuff out the flat soon, won't I?
Oh, not all those terrible silk shirts. I reckon Beverly thought half the time you were still in your 20s.
Yeah, and look stupid in jeans at your age.
Oh, yeah? And I got you a couple of nice V-necks in here.
What's in?
Oh, lovely, thanks.
Well, at least you look half decent for Barry Grant's party.
Hey?
He's invited us to his housewarming. Be nice to go as a couple again, won't it?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And one more thing. Your daughter's coming back tomorrow, so we've got to sort out who's sleeping where.
OK, fair enough.
Well, seeing she's got the biggest bedroom, I reckon the best thing to do is she swap with you, Mike, and you two share.
There we go. Go on now. Oh, it's all right, it's all right. It's all right.
You're still working on that advert?
Yeah, well, nearly there. Just got to get the wording spot on if going to get the right man.
Or woman.
Oh, come on. I mean, everybody knows all the world's best chefs are men.
Oh, do they now?
Yeah. Got Marco Pierre White, Raymond Blanc.
Delia Smith.
Yeah, I forgot about Delia.
God, I am so shattered.
Do you want me to do that?
No, I'm okay. Where's Bev when we need her most, eh?
Well, she'll be back off a hole soon enough. In the meantime, I wish you'd take it a bit easier.
Chance will be a fine thing.
I think it would be easier if we get ourselves into a proper routine.
Yeah. So long as we're all in it together.
Oh, we are.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not saying it's easy getting used to how Alice is, but I'm getting there. And with your mum and dad in support, I'm sure we can cope.
Yeah, but I want to be able to cope without Mum and Dad. I want them to be free to get on with their own lives, and I need to feel we can handle this on our own.
We can. And just to prove it to you, as soon as I finish work on the ad, I'll get onto the phone to the local vicar and confirm arrangements for Madam's christening.
Brilliant. Oh, hi, come in.
You all right?
Yeah.
Just a flying visit. A couple of things need sorting out.
What's the problem?
Well, the site manager's been on. He needs our signatures on a few things.
When?
Now.
Can't you go?
Well, I'd like to, but I'm mad busy at the moment, Max.
Well, I had planned to spend a bit of time with my daughter.
You got to be 3/4 of an hour, tops.
Suppose I could take Alice with me, give you a break.
Oh, it's okay. I'll survive.
You sure?
Yeah.
OK.
Great. Oh, and one more thing. I'm having a bit of a housewarming tomorrow night, so if you fancy coming over.
What do you think?
Could always babysit in shifts.
Yeah, that'd be lovely, thanks.
Right.
Oh, that'll be the health visitor. Cheers,
I'll see you then.
Yeah, see ya. Hello, come in.
How's things?
Hello.
Hi.
Right, well, the sooner I go, the sooner I get back.
Oh, okay. I don't.
Ed,
Yeah,
when do you want your tea, love?
not for a while yet.
About an hour, then?
Yeah, whenever.
OK.
Hey, what you doing, will ya?
All right, all right.
Cost a mint, that.
I know it did. I bleeding paid for it, didn't I?
Sorry. It's just seeing you two fighting like cat and dogs like old times, isn't it?
Sorry, love. Can't do a thing right, can I?
Oh, behave. Give me a bit of muck.
All right.
Hiya, love.
Any luck down the job centre?
Oh, yeah. What's all that?
Dad had a bit of an accident.
All right. I'm just going to get my head down for a bit.
Right, give you a shout when your tea's ready.
Okay.
He hasn't often quiet since Sarah and Becca left.
I know, yeah.
Wish I never stuck my oar in now.
Hey, you did your best.
Try telling our Carl that. Anyway, you getting back up there?
Yeah, in a bit.
Oh, what's happened to the king of DIY?
He's just abdicated.
You're thinking about the union job, aren't you? Oh, there's no point worrying yourself sick about it.
It's easier said than done.
Look, if they're stupid enough to think someone else can do it better, it's their problem.
I know, but I can't believe they voted me out.
They're ungrateful gets.
And my own best mate did the dirty on me.
Yeah, well, never trusted that Joey. His eyebrows meet in the middle.
14 years I've been a shop steward. And I've never once shook hands on a deal I didn't think was the best I could get from me members. I've sat there for hours on end with every greasy, smarmy manager under the sun, smiling away, trying to wangle that extra few bob an hour or make the place that little bit safer. I tell you, when you pull it off, when you go back out on the floor, knowing you've won, knowing you've made a couple of hundred people's lives that little bit better, the satisfaction, there's nothing like it. Did a good job, you know. Honest to God, I did.
It's their loss.
Nah, it's mine.
There you go, mate. See you, Gary. Cheers.
It's a while since I had to go on one of these.
Yeah? Kid's all right?
Fine. No sign of Gary yet?
No. He'd choose today to come back late, wouldn't he?
Well, don't worry about it. It's not your problem anymore. And as of this moment, Gary's someone else's responsibility.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you don't fancy a game, do you?
No, thanks.
You are one very lucky man.
No, yeah?
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. It's been such a long time, you know. The old pizza parlour's a bit of a gold mine then, eh?
Hardly.
Hey, well, it's good enough.
I suppose so, yeah.
Hey, what I wouldn't do for a setup like this. Give our Gary something to be proud of for a change. Still, you can always dream, can't you, eh?
Snap. Never ends, does it?
Can say that again.
How's the baby?
Hard work. Oh, she's worth it, though.
You coping all right?
Yeah.
How's Max?
Oh, even busier than I am, what with a restaurant and trying to help look after Alice.
And you feel like you never had him to yourself?
Barry Grant gets more quality time with him than I do.
Oh, well.
So, how's life with you?
Oh, fine.
Good. Don't want to seem like a nosy neighbour, but I see that Ron's been round rather a lot of late.
You've noticed, have you?
So are you two...
Well, not officially, but I'm working on it.
Dee, can you have a word with your son, please? All right, Pat.
Hi.
He's got some sort of bleeding disco lights on up in his room and they give me a right splitting headache.
And you think you've got your work cut out?
Come on.
Is there no answer?
Must be out or something.
Speak to her later, eh?
Maybe I'll write her a letter instead.
What is this? The Manic Depressive Club? Are you doing anything right now?
Well, I was thinking of hosing the yacht down.
Right. Your dad's got the garage roof to fix. Why don't you give him a hand?
He's all right.
What needs doing?
This and that.
Sure you want me anywhere near your new ladders?
As long as you don't get them nicked on me again.
Go on, before it goes dark on you.
That's one Alcatraz. Got that. Okay, maybe about 20 minutes, okay? Cheers now. Bye.
Do you name all your pizzas after prisons?
Sorry, yeah. It's just a gimmick, that's all.
Must have gone into extra time with that footy match, eh?
He's normally well back for his tea by now.
Ah, don't worry about it.
So, have you spoke to Carol recently?
No, not for a while, no.
So she doesn't know you're out?
Well, I didn't want to say. I thought I'd turn up at the hospital and surprise her.
So she doesn't know you're moving back in with Gary?
No, why?
Nothing, Doc, I don't mean to be funny, like, but, she is all right about you going back to hers, isn't she?
Well, why shouldn't she be? Look, I'm not being funny myself, like, but even if she wasn't, what exactly would that have to do with you?
Nothing at all. It's just... Look, I made the promise. When she got sick, I'd see that Gary was all right.
And you did. And he is. And now his dad's back to take over.
Yeah, well, that's great if...
If what?
If that's what Carol wants.
And what about what I want?
Nothing. Just made her a promise, that's all.
What? And you think you can do a better job than some jailbird? Is that it?
Where have you been?
Oh, yes, son. Get your stuff packed, son. We're going home.
Just beat the light, eh, son? Yeah. You gonna give Sarah another try when we've finished? Maybe. Becka'll be made up to hear from you.
She'll have forgotten what I look like this time next week.
No chance. I bet you she's really missing you.
Not half as much as I'm missing out.
But I thought that's what you were after. A proper separation.
Doesn't stop me missing my own daughter.
Well, I'm sorry, son, but you can't have it both ways.
If they were still up here, at least I could see her once a week.
And I suppose you think the fact that she's not's down to us interfering?
No. I don't know. Rebecca's gone, and that's that.
Your mum's dead worried that you're blaming, you know.
There's no need.
Good. Because I think we both realised that Sarah got off over a lot more than one stupid row.
Yeah. Anyway, just because I can't see my own daughter doesn't stop me loving her. I'm going to get off my jack seat and get a decent job. And once the money's coming in, I'm going to spoil that kid rotten. Be the last time anyone calls me a crap father.
Any chance of putting the telly on? Can I go downstairs? Nah, your mum's got a film on. I want to watch the footy.
Go on, then. Good lad.
Where's the remote?
Ah. Oh, I like the outfit. But, something missing, though. I know. PVC slip-ons.
Oh, yeah. How would you like a PVC slip-on slip right? You gonna be playing that thing all night?
I was here first, wasn't I?
Michael, do we have to have them bloody stupid lights on?
Yeah, to give the place ambience.
Oh, yeah.
And he shot, but no, from just straight shot into the right-hand corner.
Have you just wiped that under the bed? No. You dirty get. Right, how much?
How much what?
Do you want to take that guitar and that stupid slideshow and leave me to watch the footy in peace?
I hope you're not offering me a bribe.
Got it in one.
What's your model?
10 quid.
20.
15. Yeah, I have been. You ready, son?
Yeah, think so. Tired for letting us stay in there.
Nah, it's no sweat.
Yeah, thanks for everything, Mick.
Hey, listen, still gonna let me run the footy team, won't you?
Yeah, think so.
I'll give you a shot then. Take care.
Yeah. Ta-da.
Bye, Gary.
I'll never see you soon, eh? Come on, son.
You okay?
Yeah.
He's his dad, Mick.
I know.
Whether you like the guy or not, Gary is his responsibility. It's for the best.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. For all of us.
Well, I hope for Gary's sake, you're right.
Any luck on the catering front?
What do you think?
Oh, dear.
My bleeding index finger's worn out with all the ringing round.
Well, it's your own fault.
Oh, thanks, Mum.
So what now?
Well, I can't cancel, can I? Everybody's invited.
So, a party with no food?
Yeah, well, not necessarily.
No?
Well, there is always Plan B.
Ah, and what might that entail?
Well, you've always been into the out cooking, haven't you?
No.
How about knocking us up a few butties?
No.
Well, a few vol au vents then?
Not even a single solitary sausage roll.
Oh, come on now. You're related to half the close here, please.
Sorry, I come as a guest or not at all.
Well, what the hell am I going to do then?
Looks like you'll have to get your chip pan out.
Who the... Michael! What the hell are you doing?
I'm sorry, Pops. Wrong bed.
Oh, how many have you had?
Do you think you touch your lucky there?
Get to bed, will you? Oh. Do you mind?
Sorry. Dad?
What?
You'd be better off without her, you know.
Who?
That cow, Bev. You'd be much happier here, I'm telling you.
What, kipping with you in that wind tunnel you call her behind?
Yeah, but this setup's not going to be for long, though, is it?
I don't know.
Of course it isn't. You could sort it out tomorrow if you wanted to.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. It's bound to happen sooner or later, innit?
What is?
You, moving into me mum's room. I don't know what you're waiting for myself. She'd be made up to have you back.
Yeah, I don't know.
So what's your problem? Dad?
Let's get some sleep, eh, son?
Yeah. Good night.